Hello. We are going to get started here. We're going to play a little bit more Satisfactory today, on the HermitFactory server. Izuma's going to be joining us very shortly. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. My weekend's been going pretty good. Let's see here. Great. Okay. Hello, Zombie Connor. How are you? Hello, One Ping. Good afternoon to you. All right. Yeah, we stopped over here yesterday. I need to find my way back. And actually, I'm going to undeafen myself. Izuma hasn't joined the Discord yet, but I'm going to undeafen myself for when he gets here. Okay. Let's find our way back. I think we're going to continue working on our blueprint building thing that we've been working on. And then I think Izuma said he's only got a short amount of time to play today. So once we're done hanging out with him, I think we'll continue trying to get some resources over to this future project that we started yesterday. Don't really have a good way back yet, but we're getting close. Uh-oh, uranium. Beta, how you doing? Whoa. Now, this is like the worst area. There's like poison, there's radiation, there's all this stuff everywhere. What the heck? Sky Shadow, welcome. It's cold where you are, but you're good. How is Satisfactory? Well, we just logged in for the day. So far it's all right. You know, I was asked yesterday about making the vehicle. Let's do one. Explore. I think that's what we do. Can you put turbo fuel in these? I don't even know. Whoa, currently building Cyber Wagon. This? Oh, that does go in there. Does this make it go any faster? It's turbo fuel. It's got to go like really fast. Is this going faster? Or is this like the normal speed? 110 kilometers an hour? Actually, I don't know. I think this might be the normal speed, but it might be faster. Probably the normal speed. Looks same speed. But it's rocket fuel. It should be like rocketing. Hello, Ural. Whoa, I pressed the wrong button. Ah! Whoa there! Who gave me my driver's license? They need to take it back. So how are you doing in Satisfactory? We're doing pretty good. We're on, was it phase 4 is our next current stage. I think we've done all the milestones until completing that stage of the space elevator. Does this road this way go where I want? I actually don't know. It appears not actually. I know somehow this road connects over to the fuel, but I don't know how it connects. Okay, I know where we are. This is the garage thing that we set up. I put a bunch of these roadblocks there because like there's a lot of just opened into void and you don't want to drive off the edge. That wouldn't be good. Vroom vroom, just finished building your first refinery fuel generator combo thing. You use my style of building elevated with pipes and belts below. Nice. How do you like that style? It is a little bit more cumbersome to get things hooked up, but I think the overall aesthetical appearance of the way everything looks once it's done is far superior. In my opinion, anyway. Looks like this road continues on this way. Does it dead end? I don't actually know. It goes... Okay, we do a weird thing. Why do we do this? I don't know. Was that to go... Oh, I guess that was to line up with this over here. And this is actually where we're going. Fantastic.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, X. How you doing, dude?
I'm all right, thanks. Can you just say hello again?
Hello again.
One more time?
Hello, hello, hello?
Okay, my audio's all messed up. One second.
Uh-oh.
All right, should be fixed.
All right, hopefully it's good.
It's good. It's good. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have much time. I got a meeting in a little bit, but I was conscious someone might be playing or streaming, so yeah, I wanted to at least pop on for a little bit. Are you in the area? When I say area, I've basically been stuck in the same place for the last week or two.
Yeah, I just arrived on an Explorer. Just got to that building.
Nice.
Where
And
be
this is
you?
our aluminium plant or something?
Yeah, this is our aluminum plant.
Aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum.
I need to work on that. I need to remember what it is. So, like, I've done some more exterior stuff, but also interiors as well, if you want to come to the main entrance.
Wait, you've done some interiors?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on top of the main entrance, actually. Let me come down to the road. I was gonna fly up and over. All right.
You can go in that way if you want, but the roof's pretty expansive now. Hey.
Hello.
So I did a little something here with a catwalk that's not too much to look at, but it's where it leads down the stairs. Like everything this side, over this side of the road, is kind of like done. If you want to have a look around.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I like the I like this roof thing. This little diagonal. Okay, yeah. This building facades or the wall, I guess that's looking pretty cool. We going downstairs? Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I've sort of built it for like walking around, trying to make like the perspective and the feeling based around a player walking through the factory.
Okay.
Because we fly everywhere, right? But in real life, we can't do that.
Did you go down there and put all the stripes on the platforms too?
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Those
it.
Details, I think they go away. So some of what's here might be like subtle, which is a good thing if you don't notice it, but it feels right. You know, like these big empty spaces, I've put roof tiles on the ground for a different texture, and then the barrels are there just to make it feel like storage space or something.
Oh, all these storages around are like just for decoration.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
At the back here, like if you look at the lighting fixture and then look beyond it, you'll see that there is like a big structure that holds up the roof now.
Yep, I like that. When did you do this?
The last stream that I did on here, like a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And I kind of went quick with this stuff. I really think, you know, if we spend more time on details, we can go further. But just putting like parked trucks at what looks like garage doors goes a long way. So making the area feel lived in.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of the bulk of it. And then I've worked on enclosing this area. So when you're like at the end of it and you look over the platforms and stuff, you'll see there's like walls.
Yes.
So you don't constantly see big open space is kind of the idea here.
No, that's good. It makes it definitely like I don't know how to describe it. It definitely feels better with the walls and stuff like that around, so it's not the big open platforms.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the little breezeway here, little catwalk, yeah.
Yeah, some of the textures and colors might change, but like, it's all just one thing at a time, trying to learn, trying to get better. And then I guess when I next get to it, I'm going to be tackling this big space. And I think what's going to help is probably like boxing in a lot of this space, maybe even boxing in the road and giving it its own roof, because the big open space really, like, I don't know, kind of takes away from the factory feel when you're inside of it. You just become aware that, like,
so you're gonna make the road into like
a platform.
The road's gonna have like its own tunnel, basically.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Now it almost feels like there's two separate buildings that's divided by this road. Even though this is, it kind of feels that way. And I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
I like it.
We're still learning. I was chatting with Joe about it, and it's like we were, you know, tentatively discussing that we might build another factory in the distance, but then we're gonna like focus on getting it at the right distance, so it's like something to see from over here. And then when we design the factory, we're gonna try and do like interiors from the get-go. As we plop down the different things like belts and machines, we'll build the walkways and stuff. So it's like we're trying to build that factory feel from the ground up.
Well, I started working, I played a little bit by myself yesterday. I streamed that. I started working on a new factory. Well, I haven't even built the factory yet. I was building the resources part of them. If you look at the upper right, where it says phase 4 or whatever, I was working on that second item from the left. I was trying to auto craft that. So I'm just bringing over the resources right now, but I haven't laid out anything for the actual structure of the building.
How do I see what that is up there? Like, is there a button I can press and see?
You have to go to the space station and mouse over the thing. It's pretty lame. It's like,
can we build another one?
It's a magnetic field generator is what it is called. Okay. I don't know if you can build another space station. I feel like you can only have one.
You can only build one. That's literally what it says.
Yeah.
So we have to go all the way back each and every time.
So that is called a magnetic field generator.
Yeah. Oh, so I could type that in.
Yeah.
And then you go down the rabbit hole. You need versatile framework, electromagnetic control rod.
Well, we've already made versatile frameworks in the past, but we never set up an autocraft for that. I think we did that all manually or just set up like a temporary thing. And then the electromagnetic control rod, I think, is new. I don't think we've used that for anything, but it's all things that we've made in the past. So,
yeah. One idea I discussed with Joe was using. Have you seen the drone platform stuff?
He kind of showed them to me before. Yeah, we didn't really play with them, but he did show them to me.
Because we could potentially build a factory where we have drones flying all the ingredients and stuff around.
Okay.
But I don't know, like that's what you guys do. I've played Factorio and got my fix of like all the flow of different items and building the things to build them. So I'm gonna like focus on building, but I think drones are sort of similar to, in Factorio you have robots and you can use them to do base designs where you just plop down a chest and that's the equivalent of having a belt. Like now a robot brings items to the chest instead of you belting it.
Right. So I guess the question that I would have for something along those lines, since I've never used them in Factorio or in this game, is like how many items per minute do they transfer?
That is a great question. In Factorio, they're like, unless you really want to do something with a lot of throughput, they're great for pretty much everything. In this game, I've got no idea.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on like how big their inventory and their travel time is.
So if I try and build one, it wants a portable miner. So that's, I need to create is it crafting bench?
No, equipment workshop.
Oh, equipment workshop, right in the middle of the road. Let's have a look. What's it trying? Oh, I see. Okay.
And then there's also not only the drones, but there's the trains. I haven't messed with either of those.
They're going to be fun. Okay, so get rid of that. Oops. Drone.
Is it trying to build it in the ground?
It needs to be built on a drone port.
Oh, so you got to build a drone port first.
Yeah. I think I'm going to build it down on the ground. Okay. Yeah, so it like snaps into the middle of it. That's interesting.
Okay.
It does look like these things move slow, at least when they're idling. Kind of looks like you've got about 18 stacks, and it tells you incoming transfer rate. So I think it gives you the rates once they start doing stuff. We could like belt something into this and just experiment with it.
Sure.
Like put one over here, one over there, and just see what happens. It will probably need fuel, I imagine, as well. Yeah, last fuel type it tells you, so it would need fuel. Do you know a place that has fuel?
Yeah, our quantum or our storage thingy. What do you want? Do you want packaged fuel, packaged turbo fuel, packaged rocket fuel? We have it all.
I think it's going to influence the speed of the drone, so you might want to pick the fastest one, or you might want to pick the one where you're like, we've got an absolute abundance of that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think we can use all of these. They're all automatically made now.
Okay. Give me the thumbs up. Oh no, that's a cup of coffee. It looked like you were giving me the thumbs up.
I can. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay then. So, yeah, where's that on the map? That I find the map really hard to use because there's so much stuff on it now.
Yeah, I've like disabled basically all the icons. What are you asking? What are you looking for?
Oh, wait. How do you disable them?
So on the left-hand side, the menu, there's like the little icons next to the sections.
Got it, yeah.
You can disable from your compass or the map.
Oh, both. Excellent. Okay. Drone ports I'll leave on for now. That's so much better. Now it's like I've got the things I actually want to see on there. So where are we going to? Which fuel place did you suggest?
We have fuel available, the turbo fuel over at our fuel factory to the south of us. We can also just pull it directly out of the dimensional storage.
Oh, well, let's just do that, because then we can just conduct an experiment here, right?
Right.
Okay, so I can't rotate. Oh no, I can.
Dude, you can play paper, rock, scissors with the emotes in here. I didn't realize that. Okay.
I see that new Mark Rover videos about rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen it. I'm gonna bring power down here so we can actually like jetpack around or whatever.
Okay. I don't have belts on my hotbar anymore because I've been doing so much building.
Wait, do the drone ports need power? Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do. They got like 2 inputs and 1 out. I'm thinking one of these inputs is for fuel.
That would make sense.
Oh, you 1 step ahead of me.
What's that?
Oh gosh, you're 2 steps ahead of me with the power.
Oh yeah, I said I was bringing power down so we could at least fly, but I didn't realize these even needed power. Yeah, so this one right here has a gas can, so I assume that's the fuel. Or a pet. Do you guys call it petrol cans?
petrol over here. Yeah, that's definitely where the fuel goes.
Or do you call it like a jerry
Don't call it
can?
gas.
Well, no. I realize that, but like the container to carry it around in.
I think we just call it like a container, really. It's been so long since I've seen one.
Okay.
Like America's a bit different with cars and stuff. Like it's quite common, I think, for people to have like a backup can of oil, right? Or gas, whatever you're calling it. Especially if you've got like a pickup truck or something.
Yeah, I think if you had like if it's open to the air, but people don't carry those around inside their cars.
Yeah. Over here, like, you don't drive as far. Everything's closer.
Mm-hmm.
You tend to just, the gas in your tank is what you're working with. When I was a kid, though, I do remember, like, my dad or my granddad or other people, they would always have, like, this little plastic, sort of handheld tub for extra petrol in, but I forget what they call it. How do we get items out of the dimensional deep? Oh, wait, this is the uploader.
That's the uploader. So you pull them out of, like you're pulling it out of your inventory, just press tab and then go into the search.
Okay, and
just type in fuel, whatever you want to use.
So, but how do we get that to the port automatically? Can we not do it that way?
You cannot take out of the dimensional depot automatically. So if you wanted fuel to come into this thing, then you're going to have to either belt it in or some other method.
Yeah, we might end up having to like fly it around, like have a drone that flies the fuel everywhere, which just seems wildly inefficient. But then again, stuff's essentially infinite. Well, I guess I'm not belting anything in then. So there's a slot for fuel. So that goes in. This thing over here, interact with drone port. So now it's got 100 fuel in it. It's got turbo fuel.
I put turbo fuel in the other one as well.
This is right. It's got a name. So test platform 1.
Oh, there's a lot of different types of fuels. You can put batteries, ionized fuel, uranium fuel rods, plutonium fuel rods. Huh. Battery seems like... What's up?
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, battery sounds cool if you could recharge them, but I feel like these are always going to be single-use batteries. Test platform 1, test platform 2.
Oh wait, it just started going. These probably should have been further apart now that I think about it. Can always build another one. So that thing can carry like 18 stacks. Takes a little bit of time getting up into the sky.
And it's gone. Oh, and it's back.
Yeah, we definitely need to put one of these like way further away.
This is like jumping in your car to drive to your next door neighbor's house. Did you put any items in it? It says maximum transfer rate 4.55 stacks per minute.
Interesting. That I think it gets that though from the journey it just did. Right, I need to connect that in a minute. This one needs a name.
Test platform 3.
Yep.
Oh, did you put this name on here?
Yeah, I gave it a name.
What? How do you pronounce this?
Oh, right. I've renamed it. If you're looking at the new one I just added, it gives it a random name.
Okay, so you didn't name this one.
One was Eidenhof, which I think is like an Austrian city. So I think it gives it like a random name. I think that must have been like an African place or something.
Oh, I thought you actually typed that in.
No, it randomly did it. So it seems like it just automatically goes back and forth between the one that you select, which is really simple to set up. But
Okay.
I've now just given it a new place to go to, and as it was taking off, it just sat back down again. So I think it's understood it's got a new Oh, look at this. It tells you how much fuel per trip. Huh. So there might be like a more efficient fuel. I don't know how it's set up, but that would be interesting, like different fuel efficiencies.
Destination platform 3, relevant ports. Platform 3 status, what is this? I don't know.
This feels like it might be a really cool way to bring resources from nodes. So at the edge of your factory, rather than belts, you've just got drones that fly in. It'd be kind of fun.
I mean, if you have the fuel to support it, I think
And
that's...
off it goes. It's a bit weird how it. Oh look what's directly above it.
What?
Oh no, not directly above it. It does have space. Okay. Yeah, its flight path is a bit derpy. So seems like the fuel calculations were the same for that one.
This says maximum transfer rate 4.33 stacks per minute, so it seems like it's the same.
Yeah, the same numbers are on fuel. It was actually fuel that I was looking at. And we might be able to like build multiple drones on the same platform. I don't know. So this one already has a drone assigned to it. Let's find out if this one does.
Oh, can like the destinations only be a destination if there's no port or if there's no drone assigned to it?
Well, this one says drone port is currently occupied. So I'm thinking when it's not, yeah, look, I can place another one.
So the drones just kind of like hover and wait for the thing to be clear before landing? They must.
I'm going to give this one rocket fuel.
Oh, it's going to go to the moon.
Okay, and so this one's going to be set up to go to test platform 1. So they possibly just go back and forth between each other. Whoops. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen now, if they'll both take off. I mean, that one over there's taking off. It looks like your one is too. So we could have two of them doing continuous round trips by the looks of it.
Are they both?
Is your one up in the sky?
I haven't. I just crafted one right now.
What about the one on test 1? Because my one is now circulating it. Okay, it hasn't taken off.
So that's test platform 3 over there.
Oh, look, is it doing something? Okay, it just decided to take off. So it's now up in the air, and I think the other one's going to land. Yep. Interesting. So you can have two of them going back and forth. But I don't think more than that, because it wouldn't let me place one on the other because it already had a drone assigned to it. Rocket fuel appears to be more efficient as well. 13.2 stacks per minute, which is massive. So using some rocket fuel, they'll do much. Oh yeah, this one flies way faster. It's already back.
No. That's the one I just. Oh.
Did you?
The one that's hovering. Yeah, the one that's hovering right there is the one that I just crafted and put up. So it's just hovering and waiting for that port to become available. It looks like.
Maybe that's how they operate then. Like, they go and like hover and wait for a spot. Because this one's about to head over there.
And then how do they decide? Is it first come, first serve? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm wondering what happens if it runs out of fuel in the sky. Because now it's going to have two circling it.
Okay, so this one's leaving, and then the one I just made is docking. And then now this one's got to wait.
We should totally use these. I think this would be a blast. But we have to get rocket fuel to them. So is the rocket fuel site near anything of use?
Yeah, it's like right underneath our fuel stuff, where we set up all the oil processing.
Yeah, but fuel and power factory, that one?
Yeah.
On the coast.
Uh-huh.
But is it near anything new we want to build, is what I was getting at.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think everything we're building new has been out by the desert in the northeast.
So it might be better to like have a train that brings fuel in large quantities up to another location or something. They're definitely worth using at some point though. I'm going to well, I could cancel it, but it'd be interesting to see what happens if they crash or whatever.
I like how they just
Yeah,
wait for each other, just kind of like idle, and then go.
It's definitely simple to work with. Wow, I almost got squished.
I wonder if they do actually squish you. They probably just go right through you.
Oh, no, it won't let me get under it. I'll have to try that. Right, I got to do a little bit of prep for my meeting, so I'm going to have to bounce, but...
Okay, yeah.
So tomorrow's Monday, right? No, Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Yeah, I might stream this tomorrow. Probably quite likely that I will in the evening. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. I'll see you tomorrow then.
All right, dude. We'll see you then.
All right. Take care.
Yep,
Bye.
yep. Bye-bye. All right, chat. So it's just us now. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't, like, I know Joe messed with these a little bit, but I'd never got a chance to, like, play with these at all and never saw how they worked, and they seem very simple. You place down a port. Well, you place down 2 ports. You place down 1 drone. You assign the port to the other port, and you provide it fuel. I mean, there's still a little bit more to this, like putting items in, taking items out, and whatnot. I'm not really sure how that will work if you want 1 port. Like, I assume you want like 1 item type per port, and then you want 1 drone per port that's like coming back, grabbing those items, and then taking it to the destination. So like the receiving end, you probably have like multiple drones dropping things off. But like the sending end, you probably want 1 drone per item type, I would think. But I'm not entirely sure. Remember, you need to upgrade power generation first. The drone ports use a lot of power. How much power do they use? Oh, that's a street light. I thought that was a power pole. This is not a power pole. Capacity, production, consumption. So we are down here. This orange is what we're currently using, and our capacity is the gray up here. So we're still like halfway. I know everything's not on and running and whatever and yada yada, but I am actually kind of curious. Oh, I need to put fuel back in here. I don't remember what we set up the rocket fuel over here, and this wasn't like really designed for massive quantities for everybody. It was kind of like, all right, let's set up some automatic fuel so we can put into our jetpacks. And then it was brought to my attention that we should probably automate the rocket fuel since Joe had borrowed some for like the drone. But I don't know, like on scale, how much we're actually going to have, because it wasn't designed for that. I don't know. Like all of the aluminum ingots that we're getting is like the extra from our aluminum factory. So like if that aluminum factory goes to full utilization, we're going to starve on the aluminum ingots over here, right? Let's just take a quick look, because I don't remember. I know we just worked on this very recently, but I don't remember. So we have like large quantities of extra aluminum ingots coming in here. So we have like a big supply in case utilization goes crazy. But like as far as the fuel coming into here to make the packaged rocket fuel, like I don't know. I mean, I suppose what could happen is we go to nuclear or some other type of power source, and then we can swap this whole thing from being energy generation to just making rocket fuel. or different fuel types. I did want to come in here and look and see if like all the lights are green. And it looks like they are. Everything looks green, which is weird because we're using the floor holes here as well. And those seem to have issues elsewhere, so I don't know. I do like the way this factory turned out, though. The color scheme, the lighting, everything about this, I like it. What do you need the packaged fuel for? The packaged turbo fuel that we are generating was for the cars, the trucks that Joe had set up. Before we set that up, he was using the biofuel. Yeah, he was using biofuel, which was a manual process. So this was to get rid of us running out of the biofuel and have an automated way for like the trucks to refuel. And then I set up the zoom left the game. And then I set up the rocket fuel because we were able to produce that for our jetpacks. And then Joe had taken some of that and used for the drone. And I was like, well, we should probably automate that. So we set up the automation for that, bringing the aluminum ingots over here. But yeah, I don't know like how much. I don't know how much we can support of that. So like if we set up a bunch of drones and they're carrying stuff all over the world and we are using that packaged turbo or the packaged rocket fuel that's using the aluminum ingots, I don't know how long we can continue to produce that and fuel up everything. I just don't know. Yeah, it might start being used for drone stuff. Do the drone ports tell you the fuel consumption? I don't think they do until you place them down, and then it tells you like the round trip cost. And that's also based on the type of fuel that you've assigned to it. I don't think it just straight up tells you if you use rocket fuel, it's going to cost this. If you use turbo fuel, it'll cost this. I think you have to actually like run it with that fuel and then it tells you. But I've never really used these things before, so I don't know for sure. Does this road just end right here? Dang it. Wait, I thought this was a loop. This is not. No, never mind. It's not a loop. The loop ended. Oh. This was the end of the loop. I don't know why this extension was added down that way. This was the loop. It says each one per minute, like, but doesn't it have to actually fly somewhere before it says that? When I was looking in there, it didn't say how long or how much fuel is going to cost until it started delivering it. But the other thing is, I don't know how much fuel we can produce. Like, our fuel packager might say that it's producing 20 per minute or whatever it is. I don't know what it says. But can we actually produce that much, like, forever? Especially since we are using the leftover aluminum ingots, like the overflow aluminum ingots. Like these are the things that I just don't know. Hello, Daphnis. Okay, that's a road to nowhere. Man, I really feel like I really feel like these need to be set up in place for like these roads go nowhere. That way we don't take them and then like, oh, we're going off the edge kind of deal. And then if somebody feels so inclined to extend that road, they can remove the road barriers. So I put some barriers up there and those other two before, but this needs one here. This one needs one. That road goes somewhere, but I don't think that's where we're going. No, I think it was still using fuel going to platform 2. But I don't know, like we haven't really experimented with it too much. We set up 3 platforms and we saw how the drones were going, but that's about the extent of what we did. We might set up some more stuff over here and play with it a little bit later. I don't know. Kind of want to get the rest of these resources for the magnetic, whatever you want to call it, thingy that we were working on the last stream. I kind of want to get those like moved over. Whoa. Oh, I took the wrong path, didn't I? Road signs would also help so we know like where these paths go. Or I don't remember. Did we have the road actually go over to this? We did. Wow, that's like so far away. There needs to be like a road that connects these 2 sections. You love how this place has gotten so built up. It went from the middle of nowhere to feeling like a small town. Put in order with the road crew. This is the path that we needed right here. It almost feels silly that this road exists when that road is over there, right? I don't know. It almost feels silly. Like, can we put in a cross section right here and connect to the other road from here? It's all... If it wasn't for this stupid U-bend thing... Like, what happens if we put a road there? Would the road actually run into this? I don't know. Probably would. I want this yellow thing. It's staring at me. But it seems like the road should just connect to right there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna test this. How do you snap this? Gosh, I haven't messed with these roads at all. I don't really know how this works. There. Oh, H. Bring this in. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we can kind of see... Yeah, I think we could have done this. I feel like that's something that needs to happen. It's a little bit of a low clearance rate here, but I don't think that's actually going to make any difference. Anyway, future thing. It's begging to? Yeah, I would probably talk to Joe about that before I do it. There's like I set up some of these road sections at the very start. I don't remember like all the little nuances, and Joe's our resident road expert since he's built like 90% of this highway now, if not more. So I'd rather get his opinion on it before I do anything. Maybe there's a good reason. Yeah, Joe is the dot. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. I need some package rocket fuel for myself so I can use my jetpack. Nope, I had my jetpack on. Right, why did I come out here? We came out here to continue the thing that we were working on, which is over this way. To start the new factory. Well, I mean, I know that's why I came to this region, but I was like, why did I come to this factory? I forgot that we were so close to it. We need to bring those resources the rest of the way down the hill that we started on. Where is... Oh, it's right there. Hey, a slug. What is this cave that's hidden behind the waterfall that wants to be explored? Summer's Loop! Yay, a developer that put secrets behind a waterfall. Let's go. All right, so this is where we ended up. And we need to keep bringing these resources down so we don't have like an ugly sky bridge going on. We kind of got a little bit of terrain in the way, a little bit. I don't know if that's actually going to interfere. No, it doesn't look like it will. So yeah, we just do the floor holes, we bring it down there, and we just keep running it down is what we're going to do. Conveyor floor holes. And yep. One there. One there. We gotta put a matching one down here. Where are we at? Underneath that. Snap it to the world grid. So that should... And then I'm gonna put another one up a little bit higher. Let me put the floor holes in the right spot here, just so I can line up these guys. Whoops, 3. I think there, yeah? So that connects to that, but we don't want to connect to that. We want to connect to this, and we want that reversed. And this... Nope, that's off. There? Yep. Yep. Okay, now we can get rid of this. That's just to help me line it up. Wasn't serving any other purpose. Okay, so we have this down here. And this one we're probably going to bring all the way down, not just to here and then over again. Now you found out you could have moved stuff through here? Oh, that waterfall thing. Is that good? I feel like that is good. Yeah. One there, one there. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever set up the other receiver things, did I? Oh, that's a problem. That's not correct. Oh no, no, right. This is what I messed up right here. So this guy went right there to there. It's got the orange on that side, which is fine. Now I need to put in the receivers right here and get the belts connected. Hello? Thank you. Sweet. I guess I can set the belts here and then just connect them up. Nope. This is going to be the tricky part. Okay, so the floor hole is right above me, so I assume if I place a platform right here, snap to the world grid, we should be fine. Right here? Okay. I'm gonna try this without doing the other platform thing. We're just gonna try this. There. Okay, which way is it going? Input? Yeah, that should be right. So that should connect, I think. Nope, I am off. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely off. There. And this is why we gotta start at the bottom, because that's only gonna go down that far unless I start at the bottom. Beautiful. Okay, so now we gotta figure out how we're gonna run these resources, because I don't know yet. Why do you go from down up instead of connecting and dragging down? Yeah. You got it. Yeah, so if you connect the vertical conveyors to a floor hole, they can go infinite. But if you start from like a floor hole, they only go like their normal distance. Okay, so if I go back to the website that I had from yesterday, I still have this up. What did we need here? Let's take a look here. We needed limestone. Is there a way to see like the raw resources? I guess this over here. We needed copper, caterium, limestone, and iron. So we have 4 inputs that we need from over here. What do we need copper for? We're making quick wire. So, oh, copper and caterium make the quick wire. Got it. Now, I think we only hooked up 3 miners. We're gonna go take a look again. Yeah, there's limestone there, but we already got a pure limestone node, and we're going to be bringing over other resources from over here. So I think we're just going to leave that limestone where it was. Okay, yeah, so we kind of have a visual guide on where we are. We can see this coming down the mountain here. Very good. You don't remember me setting up caterium? Yeah, that might be the one that I didn't do. Actually, let's go back over here to this map. So yeah, we were doing limestone, we did iron, and we did copper. So where's caterium? Sam, uranium, caterium right there. Oh, there is one right here. Look at that. And it is pure. Do we need pure? I don't know. What about impure? This is the only one that we have. So I guess we're going to be grabbing this one as well. Bola, how you doing? Hello, SD. I saw you in here earlier, but I think I was chatting with X at the moment, so I didn't get a chance to say hello to you, but hello now. So we need... Where are we at? So right here? Yes, so it's like down here, so I'm probably gonna have to bring that up a little bit. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to bring that stuff over is so we kind of had like an idea of where this is. So I have an idea of where to bring these resources over and we can kind of meet. And then we can figure out where the factory building is going to go. But I do think I want to wait after, especially after speaking to X earlier. I think I want to wait on just building that until we have more of an idea for the factory building itself. So is this our caterium? This is it. Okay, so we need to blow this up. What are those things called? The explosive Nobelisk? Nobelisk. Been a minute since I had to use these. Boop. So is this the edge of the world right here, this water? If I fall into the water, do I just die? What is this? Oh, that's like a waterfall or something over there? What happens when you reach the edge of the world? Is it just like an invisible wall? I have no idea. You just die if you touch the edge of the world? I just want to see what this looks like from over here. I like the way The Witcher 3 does it when you go off the map. It's like there be dragons or whatever, turn back, and then like if you don't turn back after a certain amount of time, it just warps you. Oh. So what is this down here? This isn't where I thought it was. What is this? What is that on the map? You think you start taking some damage? You can toggle the world border in the Satisfactory map webpage. I don't know what that means. What is this? Is this nothing? It looks like there's supposed to be, maybe that's what this boulder is supposed to represent. Oh, looks like some kind of weird map thing. I'm definitely not seeing what's shown on the map though. Anyway, let's get back to our project here. The Bermuda Triangle seems legit. I bet you are correct. Nice placement. I like that one. Okay, so I think I need to build some portable miners. I think just 3 of them, right? I need to turn off these drones and drone ports. That's weird how it shows Joe Hills, but doesn't show the other 2. Drone ports. Drones. Better. Wait, there's another dismantle crate! You can tell where Joe was working. Alright, so let's put the miner Mark III. What am I missing? Oh, I need 5 supercomputers. I forgot. BRB making a supercomputer. 24. It's fine. It's fine. The world border acts like radiation. The further outside you go, the faster you take damage. Ew. That makes sense. Okay. Miner. Oh, I like made this foundation thing like way too far to one side. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we need to bring that upwards. How high do we go? Well, we could probably even it up with the height of this platform. Let me get over solid land, please. Switch this to a 1 meter. Zoop it. And where am I going? We are going... Oh, just to this one. Zoop it. Get zooped. So let's bring this out a little bit. And it's above me right here, and that's in the center of this platform. Okay, so let me make a floor hole. Floor hole. This guy. You go there. We do one of these. I'm actually gonna make this Mark 5. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Mark 5. And I'm assuming this belt's just gonna curve right in and be perfect. And I built this the wrong way. I hate it so much. Try again. Look how perfect it is. It's so perfect. It's perfect. Okay, we still gotta figure out power that's gonna come down here. I can't put power all the way up to there, can I? That'd be amazing if I can. Looks like it'll go. Oh, I didn't actually connect the power. Wait a second. Oh, that's right. That's straight up and down. That's good. Okay, so we need this gone because that's extra. And then I'm gonna make this a 5. Don't need that anymore. Hey, buddy. Did you hear the one about my sword to your butt? It's a pretty good one. Okay. So I think we'll leave that there for now. Let me grab power. Get that connected. Oh, too long. I did it. Right, so we got to connect this guy. Wait, is this the last one at this end? Which way are we going? Where is my waterfall of resources? Yo, I can see the sky bridge right there, but I can't see the things going down. Is it the lighting? Is it the fog? I hate how the weather changes in this game. Like, it's cool, but I'd like to just be able to see where things are, you know what I mean? What I want to do is kind of like line up where it is and almost have like a straight shot. I don't want to be off by like a tile. It's like somewhere. I wish there was a good way for me to just be like, this is it. This has got to be it right there, yeah? This one? That's got to be in line, right? There's no way that's not in line. It's definitely going to be in line. Is there weather options in the settings by chance? Good question. Video. Foliage quality, upscaling, blah, blah, blah. Camera advanced. Cloud motion blur. Post processing. Maybe if we turn that off. There isn't like a weather. What if we turn post processing off? Oh, you can't turn it off. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to like just scale, like sky bridge this up and like see if it connects. But at the same time, I really don't want to do that. So yeah. Okay, let's swap these from this foundation type to like a concrete. Let's do foundation. This is concrete. We're gonna put this as our number one. One. It's just gonna snap to this. I don't want it to snap to that. Okay, I want it to be at that height. So what... I don't know the best way to do this. So I want to have stacked conveyor belts, but I don't want to have stacked conveyor belts with a big, long, floaty platform. I want to have it look like, so the belts just attach to like these freestanding things. So I think in order to do that, I probably just better build like a thing and then delete the extras. Oh no, how far into the thing did I go? Oh, I didn't go into it. Did anybody else see that planet just warp? Or was that just me? Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do... Let's do stacking conveyors. So the idea would be to have these guys here. Actually, no, I'm going to put them on this next one. I know I just kind of like did that other one the way I did. We're going to delete this. Do that, delete this. So I want the stacking conveyors to land right here, and that's going to be the start of the platform. So now... I guess we could just run the belts and get this portion figured out, I guess. This is going to be kind of like a tedious thing, but we got to do it. Okay, it says that is too long, but this is exactly where the next one's going to go. So that means all of this stuff in the middle can get deleted. So this is kind of my idea, to have like these free floating things like this, standalone. I don't know if this is a great idea, but this is currently the idea that I have. Are there longitude and latitudes on the map? Oh, good point. So my coordinate, oh, is it at my mouse? It doesn't tell me where I'm currently at. So the center of my player character, if I'm in the center of this, yeah. Three eight seven nine. Okay, I should probably write this down. 3879-02016. I guess this would like really be the thing to see if I have it lined up. If I go over here underneath where this is, and one of those coordinates matches or is very, very close. It did warp? Why did it warp? I don't understand. Like, is there something that happens based on like the position of the Saturn-like planet in the sky? I mean, it feels like we got to be in line here, but we could be like a platform or two off. That's quite a distance. Okay, so if I stand like in the center, this is like the center of the platform. And then I put my mouse right here. So we're still at minus 2016. That seems like we're in line. Our previous coordinate was 3879 minus 2016. We're at 2199 minus 2016. How accurate is that? I did it. I did it. I did it. And for those you didn't see, like if you're wanting to do this in your world, for those you didn't see how I did that, the big white dot on my compass, I aligned that with west because that's the direction we're coming from. So I put my big dot behind the west dot, and then I just kind of strafed until the reference point that I'm looking at was right behind it. So it's like right there. If I go to the map and do this again, I'm at minus 2014, which is still within that same platform space, right? Not super complicated, but not obvious either, I guess. And just to double check, if I stand right here, go to the map, put the thing on my player. 2016. Yep. All right. I'm feeling pretty confident about it now. All right, so next one. Oh, that guy's going. So another question is, do we keep it all at the same height and then I just build up these little pylons? Or do I keep adjusting the height? I almost feel like we keep it at the same height. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna build this out, and then I'm gonna delete the extra. Yeah, the problem is this terrain, especially around these dunes, just goes up and down so much. This biome needs sandworms. That would be pretty cool. Yep, so I don't know where this is going to go. I just want to get the resources in this general area that we're going to be using for this project. I mean, this might be comically high here. I don't know. All right, let's go bring... We need to connect the other platforms. Get those belts hooked up. And then we gotta run the power all the way over there. There's still quite a few things to do on this project. All right. So that is going to this one right here. All right, these trees have got to go because seriously. Where you at, tree? Oh, I guess we can delete this lower platform too. All right. Belt. There. You can zoop the conveyor poles. What am I doing? Oh no, I just pressed all sorts of buttons and I didn't mean to. What was on my number 2 one? That was belts? Hey Trev, how you doing? Let's try that. I think it's easier to count without zooping these, to be honest. If you like zooping, more power to you on the stackable conveyors. I don't think that's gonna work for me. Did I just place 2 in the same spot? No. This I find to be the least interesting part of Satisfactory. Like moving the resources to like a building or to a location so you can actually do stuff with them. Do you guys like this portion of the game? I think this is actually what drove me to like stop playing the last time. Because like every time I needed to like set up a new factory, it's like, oh, now I gotta move more resources. Like, I guess it's fun in a way, and it's kind of like mindless work, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I'd rather be doing other things. How do you guys feel about that? You don't mind it too much? It just feels tedious to do, I guess, is what it is. Like, if I'm playing Minecraft, for instance, and I run out of iron, it's like, oh, I gotta go iron mining. Okay. To me, I feel like that's fine, because, like, you're doing something, and it feels productive. Like, moving resources, or, like, laying down the infrastructure to have resources move doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything. I mean, obviously I am, but it just doesn't feel the same. Let's clear this out. Save. You're doing good, but you missed the start though. Mods, please mark the profile as tardy once again. Just kidding. Looks like we gotta get rid of nature a little bit. There's 2 natures I gotta go. All right. Suck it, nature. What? Oh, am I out of... Wait, I have it right here. I think that's fine. What was that? Like some random lag spike there. So I'm noticing that this seems shiny, even though this is like not the coated. Is this shiny? This isn't shiny. I don't know why that's shiny. Oh, we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, this it's like it's got a shiny finish, but this has a matte finish. I don't know why that's shiny when I paint it that way. Oh, now it's not shiny. What the heck? Where's the other miner? Oh, it's way over there. All right, so we delete this. We're gonna place it facing this way. And then... Sorry, it sounds like my neighbors are outside or whatever doing something. I'm gonna try and mute that when needed. You know, I might not need that one since we have the 90-degree angle belts, the straight belts. I'm gonna place it there for now, but we can probably connect from here to this one and it'll just like turn correctly. All right. So I was planning. Is this the same height? This is a different height than that. So probably the first things we need to do is figure out where this is gonna go. Actually, this should probably come back one. Okay, so this one right here. Oop. I hate that so much. I like accidentally press Q and then I press 1 and then like reassigns my hotbar. Stacking conveyor pole 1. So I think this one is gonna be the second one. I think is the way I'm gonna do that. This one's gonna be the first one. Is that the right height for it? I guess it probably isn't, but should work. So we do that. We do that. Then that. Now, will this do what I want? Oh, it looks like it will. Love to see it. All right, so like all of this stuff can go away. This is all extra. That needs to be there. So like this whole thing. I'll just fill in so it doesn't look weird and floaty. All right. Now we need this to connect over to there, which it should since we measured this. Okay. So I'm going to assume this one's going to be on the 3rd and then the last one will be on the 4. That's how that's going to work. So I need one of these conveyors in line here somewhere, I guess like here-ish. So we need a vertical that's going to be at that height. At this height. I can't tell. I think that's one click too high. This might be a problem. Like, is that... Okay, it is too far over. Well, honestly, can I just, instead of doing this like I was going to do, can I just do this? Now it's a little too low. It's like 1 meter too low. And then I can't do that because that belt's there and it won't ever snap into the correct place now. Ugh. Okay, so how do I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like that 5th light fully exposed on the belt frame here. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try there. I think that's good. All right. Any modded Minecraft for today? No, Just Assassin cannot play today, so we are not going to do any today, unfortunately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will that get me up to where I need to be? I actually don't know. I've never like used these lights on the side to count before for this. Wow, okay. That seems like the smart way to do it then. I like it. I'm using 4 belts for all this stuff. We might switch this over to 5 belts. I know I used 5. I think I don't need this, actually. Let's connect this. Then we connect this. Amazing. I love it. Okay, so while we're over here, we're going to get the power hooked up, and then we're going to start deleting the extraneous platforms that we don't need. I think I can actually move this. Maybe to like right here. Nice. Do I go over? Kind of using a little bit extra here, but it's to make it look a little nicer, I suppose. Okay, so we definitely want these on the platforms that aren't going to get deleted. So I guess I can place it here. That should be fine. And then I'm for sure not going to delete this one. Cannot go that far. Okay. Guess I'll just run these as long as we're running the power lines or the conveyor poles. Right, so let's delete these extra platforms. Invalid placement. How is that an invalid placement? Oh, this? Oh, I guess I can also change this over while I'm here. Too many buttons I gotta press. All right. Oh, no, this actually's got to be a bigger one. If we're going for like the full thing to look right. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yep. I can't tell. That'll be fine. And that power pole is kind of in the wrong spot, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it. All right, let's get these belts connected. And then we can delete all this stuff. You going to bed, SD? All right, we'll see you later. You probably said that a little bit ago. I haven't looked at the chat in a minute, and I apologize. Too much stuff that I'm doing that I gotta like look at the screen. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna look too bad, honestly. Maybe some of these pylons, pillars, whatever you want to call them, will look a little too tall in some locations, but overall, I think it's gonna look good. Oh, we might have some clipping here. We're gonna have to potentially get rid of, maybe. Might just be my perspective. Maybe we won't have any. No, we don't have any. Okay. I guess I won't know how this is really gonna look until like it's all said and done and I like look at it from a distance. But I think of all the things we could do, this is probably the least worst one. Maybe one of the better ones. I don't know. The alternative is actually just like rely on drones and trains and things like that, which is fine. This could all get torn out if we want. Whoop, if we decide we want to do that, this could all get torn out and replaced with a drone or a train. I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable like jumping into that stuff and just doing it without the other hermits on. At least having them get the ability to like get involved. Come on, middle click it. The heck? Did not want to middle click. At least it doesn't interrupt the landscape. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping. But like we are going to have these multiple lines across the terrain, which might not be the best. I don't know, I kind of see this as like a resource highway. If there's like another node over there, like where I'm grabbing this stuff, and we need it over here, we can just add more conveyors and stack this up higher. And like the infrastructure is already done. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe, maybe not. You like it? Plus you got a good rhythm going here. This was kind of inspired, like running the belts this way with the pylons like this. This was kind of inspired by what Azuma did with our original quartz going to like the starter base, except he ran that like kind of not attached to any straight line or on the grid or whatever through the jungly area. But I like the idea of the platforms that the belts are attached to just being freestanding and not a part of like some really long platform line. That makes sense. I'm really good at explaining things. The freestanding nature of the platforms that the conveyor poles are on seemed nice to me. Oh, you know what's something I haven't been doing is running the power. Dang it. I should have been running the power lines the whole time, and I forgot. I'm gonna go grab the power lines and bring them over. You know, when you look at it like this, from this perspective, that doesn't look that bad. But I think if we get up in the air and we see the whole thing, well, I don't know. That doesn't look awful. I mean, obviously there's a belt there, and I'd prefer if like you didn't have to see the belt. But it doesn't look awful. I still want to know what that sound is supposed to be, like those trumpet sound thing that I keep hearing. It's like some ambient sound. I don't know what it is. I just want to know what it's supposed to be. Okay, we've made it all the way back to where we were. Now let's not forget to do the power going forward. This is going to be a really tall pillar. Quickly place it before that thing gets in the way. Oh, I've been playing for 2 hours. Gotta go. I think I am just going to finish up this belt and get these resources over to where we want them. And then we're going to call it for today, though. So the stream's only got a little bit left in it, but still got some time. I think the next stream, which I think Izuma said he was going to be planning on playing tomorrow, we'll try and do something with this, with these resources that we are moving around. It almost feels like these tall ones might need some kind of support near the bottom. Like maybe a ramp or something to kind of like widen them out. Maybe not, but at some point they are just going to be too tall and it's going to look weird. Potentially. You know what I just realized? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, since we have power lines here, I could have been using my hover pack the whole time, but we don't actually have this powered. We're running power lines so it can get powered, but they aren't actually powered. So never mind. I am kind of interested in seeing what this looks like from our other factories. If we can see it, I am assuming we'll be able to see this in the distance from that factory. I am curious, see what it's going to look like. If it'll look good or if it'll look like mistakes were made. Oh, no clipping. Oops. I gotta run power. Now, I guess since there is power here, I could connect this. Maybe better if I connect it from this one. Wire is too long. Okay. I'm just going to continue to run the power along this way as well. Keep the power line coming along with the belt because it'll probably terminate at the building, wherever that building will be. Oh, I can use the hover pack now. Yep, you are correct. But we're like at the end, so this is the last stackable conveyor. All right, I'm just gonna delete this. Oh, you. Where's all the resources? I would have expected them to be here by now. Unless I missed a power line connection somewhere. There's one. There's two. Why are they all blurry like that? What the heck? Where's the other one? Where's our middle one? Or second from the bottom one. Did I not hook up the power? No, but seriously, why are these so blurry like that? It's weird. Did I accidentally turn motion blur on or something? I might have not connected one to a conveyor. Copper, iron, deuterium. What's the other resource? Isn't this limestone? Oh, I didn't even connect this to power. Okay, so one thing I wanted to see. This is 480. We might need to upgrade some of these belts. So if we do anything greater than 480, we need 5 belts, and I don't remember if I even looked at this over here. $480. Okay, so unless we put in overclockers, and if we overclock this, I don't know like what these go to. Way more than what we can do. Okay. We'll just keep it 480. So everything's 480 without the overclock. All right, so I put like this as a 5. This could be just be a 4 then. Then that's a 5. That could be a 4. If we ever decide to overclock these, then we'll come through and like change all this stuff. Oh, did I make this 5 all the way? It looks the same as the other ones. Did I make this one a 5 as well? 4? 4? 5. Let's make this a 4. 4, 4. Okay. 4, 4. Great. So I suppose I can come and delete this and this, as that is unnecessary. I didn't know if these were going to be at the bottom or the top ones, so I just made them 4 tall and then we chose. All right. Yep, I think we're good on everything here. I don't think I need to look at anything further. I like it. Oh, hey, you finally got a stream and it's nearly over. Yeah, that happens. If you hit the notification next to where you follow the channel, you can get a pop-up on your phone saying that I'm live, or I think they do email still. Not entirely sure. One final thing that I wanted to do was just kind of come over to the computer factory over here and just kind of look and see what this looks like from a distance, because I'm just kind of curious what it's going to look like. If it looks poopy, if it looks pretty cool, or what. You're usually out when I'm on. Oh no. May I suggest a different time zone? Or better yet, just don't go out. Exactly. It's scary outside. So if I'm over here and we're looking this way, we can... I mean, that doesn't look bad. There's some bright lights in the distance. Can't see from in here. I mean, that doesn't look awful. It'd probably look better without the lights, maybe? I don't know, I think it's fine. I was just afraid it was gonna look like something really awful looking in the background, but that's not bad. How do you and the other hermits like Satisfactory? We like it. I mean, those of us that have played, I suppose. It looks nice with the lights. The wildlife will appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now, it might be that the other hermits want to increase it like we've done here. I don't know. I guess that would also be fine. All right. Yeah, I know Joe's never played Satisfactory before. He seems to be enjoying learning the game and playing it, so that's good. I think Azuma did play it previously a little bit, and he seems to be having a blast with the building aspect of it. I have always enjoyed this game from when I first started playing it, so. And then Cub started with us on day one on this server and then decided he wanted to go single player and play. I don't know if he's still playing it. I think the last time I saw he got up to aluminum or started into aluminum. I don't know if he's still playing or not, but I mean, that's pretty far into the game as well, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that's it for me for today. Thanks so much for hanging out. Give the channel a follow if you haven't so you get notified when I go live. It sounded like Azuma wanted to play some tomorrow. Jasassin also wants to play Factory tomorrow, or Moni Factory? Moni Factory tomorrow. Moni? I don't know, however you pronounce it. So I don't know if that's going to interfere or if I'm going to do that instead of Satisfactory. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Or Sunday, I guess. See you guys. Button.